How's that? That is correct. Alright, so we're going to go move to the foundations. We're going to do it out of brick because why not? And so we're going to put that in there. And then we want to make sure that this is going to be like accessible to a lot of people. So we don't... this isn't like, you know, just one entrance. We also want to like diminish the situation where, you know, the prisoners just go in and they try and like just shank themselves every time they, you know, like brush up against each other when they're naked. I mean, they might not. They might be like really into that, and you know, I'm not judging. If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. But for the ones who don't, or for the ones who are just up to no good and just making trouble, we want to make sure that we give them, you know, enough space. I think the key to, you know, there's two ways that you can actually decide to build a prison. One of them is to just make it like ultra max, super hardcore, dogs, armed guards, and whatnot. And then you can try and have sort of like the more, I guess, humane approach, which is you try and provide a space where these people won't necessarily enter into conflict. And that's pretty much, I think, what I'm trying to do right now. I'm sort of trying to give them, you know, privacy, space. They don't really like interact with each other all that much. And I think that's the way to go. So, the next thing we want to do is we really want to make sure that this is nice and safe. So we're going to go ahead and give them that tile, the white tile, and that is, they're just going to go absolutely batshit crazy. Okay, the other thing is we need to make sure that we install drains, and we will install the drains essentially at every door, so we don't have water spilling out. And I think that's how it works. I might be wrong, but what are you going to do about it? Okay, so what we do now is, you see how I've put these pillars, and on these pillars we will have 4 shower heads, and they will provide substantial space for these degenerates to actually take their showers. I mean, I'm calling them degenerates. I don't really know what they've done, but for the sake of role-playing, I'll just call them degenerates. In fact, most of them might actually be in here for entirely unrelated crimes, but I think it'll be good if I just, you know, call them degenerates and don't trust them too much. I mean, I'm trying to do right by them, but at the same time, I don't want to like 100% believe in them, because in my previous prison, I believed in my inmates a bit too much, and then they just took advantage of the situation, and they, you know, made me look pretty bad. So I guess I'm just trying to I'm trying to protect myself. I don't want to be emotionally scarred again by prisoners who, you know, essentially gave me their words and their word, and then, you know, they just don't live by it. Okay, so now one of the most important things is this is going to be very demanding on water, and it's also going to be pretty complicated. I didn't really think about this, you know. I didn't really think that having all these shower heads like this would be so demanding, but I realize now that it is. It's going to be one of those things that's going to suck up so much water. But I'm going to tell you, at the same time, I think this is probably the most complicated water system that I've ever installed in this game. So if anything, these guys will be able to say that they have got quite possibly the most complicated and advanced personal hygiene facility in this country. I don't know what country that is. Let's just say that it's the country with leading like technological advancements. So to have the top hygiene facility in one of these countries is probably one of the best things you can actually do. All right. Okay, it looks like... Okay. So the tiles have been installed. The pipes are going in. The electricity needs to be brought in as well. We'll just bring it in through the front door, and then we'll extend through here and through here, and maybe a little bit through here, and a little bit through here. And I think that'll be enough to have all the lights in there start working. Okay. So I got a lot of people who are just like resting and not doing much. Rooms. Shower. Where are you, shower? Shower. Okay. And we're just going to go ahead and... Boom. Shower. Done. Okay, so they're still installing stuff inside the shower, but it's going to be good. They'll be happy with what they get, I think. Alright, so what do we have here? We have 14 prisoners arriving in 12 hours. Actually, we're going to stop it a bit. It seems like we're a little bit over capacity. Okay, so what are we going to do now? Okay, so one of the things that we might want to do is we might want to make sure to expand... Actually, you know what? We're just going to expand... the cells this way. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'll go this way. Is that right? Okay. Then we'll just go to objects and listen. We'll just let them build that bit first. Okay. So how is the? Okay, it looks like the kitchen is pretty good, and it looks like all of these guys are just. It's good. It's working. I think the police officers are resting like inside the 5-star hotel, and I guess that's fine. But at the same time, maybe we should also start designing some rooms for that. So another thing that we're going to need to do right now is just go into planning, and we want to do walls, and we want to make sure that we have offices. So the offices, offices are 4 by 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here, then we go over here, over here, over here, and over here. Perfect. Now what we do here is we come to objects. We're going to get a staff door. One of them gets installed there. Another one gets installed here. Another one here. And another one there. And then we come to building brick. And we put that in. And we unpause. Okay, so we got more people coming in. Requires entrance. Rooms. Objects, door, which will go there. And honestly, I don't know why this is here, so we're going to dismantle that. But now that it's there, it's okay, because we're going to go ahead and start installing some doors in here anyways. So, one wall up here, this one goes down here, so it's 1, 2, wall down here. Where that is, which they've got to install. 1, 2. This is the wall, so this one comes in here, right? Yes. 1, 2, wall. This one comes here, and then 1, 2, the wall, and this one comes here. Perfect. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. And I guess these guys are going. Are they going to do it? Let's see if they start doing this correctly. Okay, here we go. Okay, I don't know if they're trying to, I don't know what they're trying to do exactly, but, okay, 1, 2, door here, 1, 2, wall here, door here, 1, 2, wall here, door here, 1, 2, wall, this door here, 1, 2, wall, door here. Excellent. Now we go here, we go and we try and start building the walls. Excellent. And it's all coming along. We're moving at quite the speed, I would say. And we do that there. Then we go to the objects, install that there, take a bed, we flip it around, put it there, put that bed there, and there, and there, and then flip it around again, put it there, 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 and there. And now we've got all our beds for that thingamabob. Then we install toilet, 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 which is great because it doesn't really require us to rotate anything. And these now look like they've got what they need, except we're going to look at utilities, and it doesn't see down here, it doesn't seem like the electrical is going down into these. So we're just going to have to do that. Bring the electrical down there. Bring the electrical down here as well. Here, 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 and here. And also here, why not? And here as well. And then bring the pipes, and we can just connect in all the directions that we need. It's important that we make sure that the toilets are connected. We don't want these guys to suddenly get diarrhea, and then someone is going to have to go in there and clean that up. And I can tell you right now, it's not going to be me. Okay? Alright. So, let's see. Alright. Excellent. I think the cells are pretty much established. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go and just add to these. And we should get 12 more cells. We should be at a total of 24 cells. Yes. But we have 28 prisoners. Okay, alright. So listen, we're going to close it because we have too much. We just have too much. We don't have enough guards. I think if we got 28, maybe we should get we should get 12 guards at least. I know that's a lot of guards, but believe you me, it's going to be needed. All right, so it seems like the showers are working well. It seems like the kitchen is working. Let's go and see how the office complex is coming along. All right, excellent. The office complex is working. So we're going to go ahead and put in some walls, and we need to go ahead and make the rooms. So office, where is the office? Here it is. We'll make 1 office, 2 office, and 4. Now offices need filing cabinets, office desk, and chair. Okay, not a problem. We now go to office desk, and we want to make sure that that goes there, that one goes there, that these are just going to be slightly different. So there's going to be a chair here, another chair here. These will have their chairs there, and filing cabinet. Why not? We'll put it right there in the corner. This one can go right there. And that should be enough, I think. I think that that should be exactly what we have. So now what we have to do is just run the electrical. And we will. We'll just bring the electrical here. We're going to bring it here and here. And let them go to work. So those are going to be the offices. These guys are working round the clock right now to do that. And another thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that these guys are taken care of properly and that they have some sort of amazing little hallway to work down. So now I'm also going to tell them to install some stone on the outside and we'll be good. Okay. The other thing is, another room is, every jail needs a yard. And for the time being, I believe that this will be the yard. Or actually, you know, we can make the yard a lot bigger. We can just go that way and then go that way as well. And this will be the yard. This will be where most of the guys will be, just playing around, lifting weights, reminiscing about when they were free and when they were, just committing all sorts of ruckus and degenerate actions. Okay, so, alright, everybody's going to eat. Oh, look at the shower. Oh my god. These guys are just absolute utter pigs. But that also means that I'm probably going to have to hire some maintenance. But let's stop there and take a look and see what we... Okay, so did we... I think we did. I think we completed the previous mission. So we got a bit of money in there. So now we need to hire a warden. So we're going to go ahead and get a warden, and we're just going to put him in that office. And we're going to go ahead into bureaucracy and unlock finance. Office. We have an office. Come on. The office is there. It seems like the warden... Okay. Is that... It's working. All right. Okay. So as soon as as that happens, we'll be able to actually allow more workers to come into the jail. And what the hell is going on here? Why are they... Okay, you guys are asking for weights. We can do that. I can definitely go ahead, put this, bring it up. And, we'll put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? That should be enough for you guys not to complain. You're going to get your exercise. Don't worry about it. Okay. Who else can we hire? Do we have staff here? We can't hire janitor because we need to unlock all of that through... okay, we need to hire an accountant as well. And accountant requires finance. So in a couple of hours, actually, we'll end up getting a bit more money, and that will essentially prepare us for our misfortune. Okay, for our misfortune, I don't know. But there seems to be... What do we have? We have... Okay, so we have actually 4 more people that need to be put into cells. So we need 4 more cells. Alright, well, we'll try and figure that out a little bit later. Right now, I'm not, overly concerned about that. Materials. What we now need to do, though, is we need to make sure that we close these things, and we actually make these solitary cells. So this is where people are going to get shoved into when they misbehave. Okay? Alright. So let's just... What we'll do is we'll wait to finish this, and we'll call it there. And then we'll keep on going, and we'll keep on seeing how the prison develops. So let's just see how much more... Okay, really not all that much. This is going to go by pretty quickly. And we'll hire the accountant. And we'll go ahead and we'll finish this mission, which means hire an accountant and unlock bureaucracy. And then we will have basic administration center complete. And if we go into here and check for grants, Let's see here, visitation rights, 7 more hidden. See, okay, we've got basic detention center completed, and we're going to have administration center completed as well. So now all we need to do is hire an accountant. And we do that by putting her in an office, and there you go. Perfect. Okay, so this is pretty much what we've done. We're going to come back to it a bit later. I think we've got quite a bit done. And it'll be fun to come back to it in a little bit. But I hope you've enjoyed it. If you want me to play something else, or if you're actually enjoying this and want me to continue playing this or a lot more of this, then let me know. Just be sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below. And as always, everybody, remember to like and subscribe. So until next time, bye-bye, everybody.